Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the month of June. As we're approaching the halfway point of the year, I thought it's time for a bit of an update because we have finished all of our current games. Absolutely loved Tekken 3, one of my favorites from when I was younger. We also wrapped up Siphon Filter 2, which was a hilarious and fun game as well. I certainly preferred a lot over the first one, but they're both still solid games and it's a continuous series, so we'll have to see what happens in the third game. In addition, we've also wrapped up the Haunted PS1 Madvent calendar of 2022. Yeah, we're a bit behind on that, but we still wrapped up those Christmassy games. There were some really good games, some meh games, and then some games that really were not games. What games will we be playing next? Well, if you could not tell, based on the game that is being played here, this is Half-Life, a game that I am very familiar with. I have watched a lot of people play mods of this game, but I've never actually played it myself, not in its entirety at least. The most experience I have with it is playing a demo for the PlayStation 2 a long time ago. And just based on the demo, I thought it was a horror game, but it's really not necessarily a horror game. There are some horror elements, but I'm really curious to see how good I am at this because I know this is an incredibly hard game, so I may struggle immensely with it. But yeah, I've watched a decent amount of people play it. I've watched a lot of mods of it. I've actually watched probably more mods than I have the actual game, the original game. I actually was very much interested in some of the mods, such as Afraid of Monsters and Cry of Fear. Those are my top favorite mods that I have seen people play. Yeah, I think it'll be good to just go back to the original one, and I'll eventually play those other ones. I'm really curious to play those, but... So, that is one game that we'll be starting. In addition, going to be playing through the original Metal Gear. Not Metal Gear Solid. No, Metal Gear for the MSX, and then there's another one for the NES. So we'll be playing through those. Another game that we have coming up is one that you've probably never heard of, one that is really not well known at all, so much to the point where it's not even, you can't even really find it online. No one's really actually fully played through it, which is called Rebellion Gaia. It's the game that I heard about from someone that I follow, kind of a conspiracy theory type of game with a lot of funny elements. So yeah, a lot of those games we'll be checking out in the coming future, and a variety of other ones that I have planned. So I want to thank you all so very much for following me over on Twitch, following me on YouTube, following me on Odyssey, whatever other platform that you are following me on. And be prepared for some more amazing content, as the science is always here. The science is always here, and the science never dies. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't!
Yes, this all looks nominal.